themselves up against some of the top challenger tier players that are here. Very exciting to see this stuff. You don't get to see too many international events anymore.
Yeah, I don't want to sound like a broken record here, but this is pretty much the reason why I was surprised when I saw that Twitch get locked in with Lucian and Thresh. Both very much available, and he's kind of learning the hard way that Keedstar's bot lane is something to be feared. 32-9 CS is absolutely brutal. Top lane though, Mylon could be falling down for Broken Shard. Here comes the charge up, does land it, but there's the flash, and he will just about survive.
So it's a hefty amount that he's going to be sustaining off of, and Wing is actually waiting in the wings, trying to look for a gank here. He'll get spotted up by a warp, but they're a little far pushed up.
They are, here it comes, Flay does land, Ziz should be falling down, remember he doesn't have either of his summoner spells, first blood to Lucian, Zayden could be falling as well, flash out, but that's going to be Wing chasing, and he will get the second.
Alright, so, that Twitch nerf, man, he couldn't go stealth, 6 seconds.
Spanner just literally came back from spawn with teleport, so
yeah.
Instantly getting forced back, instantly getting chunked, does have the ultimate, so should be alright, but still quite scary. Winged is chasing after Lulu, but yeah, what the Fox should be fine. Glitter Lance has landed. Bot lane. Oh, Zayden could be falling again. This is going from bad to worse.
Wow.
Indeed he will. The Death Sentence lands. Will it live up to its name? This again has to flash. But there is the culling. Is it enough? No. But again, all summoners have been burnt at bot lane.
Oh, Smitty up top's getting chased out. Wing did miss the cocoon though, so it looks like Smitty will be just fine.
Close, but look at this. Both top laners super patient, and this is the mark of a truly great player, but they are going to be going in. Finally, Dragon's Descent comes around. Smitty J gets taken out from K-Star's jungler of Wings, and they're going to get another kill at the top, 5-0.
Very true, and Loop was also looking for some aggressive warning, and he did find out Broken Shard, but Wing is coming in again.
Well, Smitty J is more than likely going to die right here. There we go, underneath the tower. And there's Flame Breath. For a second, I thought maybe they hadn't picked that one up, but there you go, Shyvana gets a second.
Flashes up the wall.
Caught out, but he's buying up time for the rest of his team to chunk down this mid tower, and he survives as well. So this mid tower is super low. It should be falling. There we go. Here comes the desperation engage though from the side of SK Gaming Prime. A Broken Shard goes down instantly. Here comes Irelia though, does come back with a kill before falling. But the Fox gets caught from a Death Sentence, who may not actually fall here. So that's some nice soul shackles from Zayden, turning this fight back around once again. Mylon in a 1v3. Here comes the cavalry. Zayden is being engaged upon right now. Flash in as well from Mylon. They get the double kill. Huge fight from the side. And also the ace. What is going on?
You know, that fight was won despite Suno missing his shockwave. So that ace for 2.
And this is the thing, we were talking about the late game potential from SK Gaming Prime, but it simply doesn't matter if they don't reach that stage. And you can see that K-Stars have been somewhat caught out, but there's a Dark Passage, saving Elise from any
confident in his damage. He's got some extra mana sustain too from that Athene's. And Mylon, he's got his Sunfire, he's got a Warden's Mail, looking for the Randuins, and he could just tank up everything at this point, but BRTT takes a bit of poke he didn't want to take, so they give him the shield, and they should look to back off as they got the fairly easy tier 2 turret, and they could just go up the top. Loop did Sweeping Lens and had the Oracle's Lens on top of that little upgrade. Zayas gets the shield, he's going to sneak in here. Can he find Loop is the question? Cocoon connects, and no engagement just yet, while Smitty J and Mylon go at it at a bot. So it looks like the tier 2 up top is going to be the next big objective.
Oh man, the item differential between these two top laners who are now at bottom is pretty crazy. And you can see that SK Gaming Prime, they're going to try and keep this tower alive for a few more moments. Broken Shard does come around from the side, is unable to land anything, flashes in, actually face plants against the wall, teleport in as well. And it pretty much just turned around. There's a teleport from Shyvana. Beautiful Dragon's Descent lands on 4 players. Broken Shard is going to be the first to fall here. Oh, the least Shockwave absolutely decimating the SK Gaming Prime. And as many seconds, 3 players fall and the tower afterwards.
That 3-man Shockwave was perfect from Suno. Mylon with a great counter engage for that Dragon's Descent. Surrender Vote comes out. SK Prime's going to go down. And that'll be game 1 over to Keedstar's. After a dominating performance, the only 2 people to die were Winged and BRTT, and that was just 1 time apiece. 14-2 in the kills. A 13,000 plus gold lead, 6 turrets to none. They had all the dragon control they wanted and all the vision control they wanted.